Next, today is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and this just came out today. So this is the main menu. You've got Talion here, the main character. We've got a few options. Play, Warner Brothers Play, which is, if anyone played Arkham Origins, I believe it was called, that had a Link account. I think it gives you a costume. One of the things I read about before the game came out was something to do with video options and the amount of memory. Now I'm just going to show on the video here, I'm running on an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760, which has about 2 gig of RAM, and I'm running on 16 by 1050. If we go into the advanced options, it is actually telling me that I don't have enough memory here, as it says, warning, performance may be negatively impacted by your current setting on this option. And it's saying I've got 2 meg down there of memory. Now, to be honest, just ignore it. I think the whole VRAM thing has kind of been blown out of proportion. The game seems to run fine, as I'll show you now. If we just click back and continue. Now, this is past the initial intro sequence, so if you don't want spoilers, I won't be giving you any. Basically, I'm just going to be showing off some combat, some of the nemesis systems. You can see some of the orcs up close. Travelling around, shooting arrows and shit. I won't be doing any of the story missions in this. This is just like a quick bit of gameplay, help you make your decision. I should preface that this is obviously the PC version, obviously. I have no idea if there are any sort of comparisons with the console versions, PS4 and Xbox One version of the game. Control-wise, I find this a little fiddly. Some of the controls are locked to left control, which as a PC gamer can sometimes be in an awkward position. So yeah, this is the Wraith form. This is Celebrimbor. This isn't spoilers. I mean, every trailer's basically shown this guy off already. And these are the Wraith towers that you can go to. So that is like spawn points. Drop down here. Some people like to link this to being like Assassin's Creed. I would actually say this is better than Assassin's Creed. But it's a bit more like Arkham, to be honest. Counter systems, you've got special moves. And the combat is really fun in this boy. It's fast, and it's quite fluid. The animations are gorgeous on this game, and Monolith has done a fantastic job with just making the combat just making it seem brutal. Right, what I want to try and do is kill him. I want to grab this guy. No. Oh, right. So, right, maybe I can do it now. I'm still new to this. Right, here we go. Right. So, I press space. A bit awkward positioning. And this is where you can gain intel. You press space bar, and here's the nemesis system. Now I can reveal one of these captains. As you can see, some of them are dead because I've met them. There we go. When this appears over a captain, it means that you can find it back. Yeah, just ignore that. So you have relations to each other, and how apparently this guy, Tumuk the Brute, is feuding with this captain, so let's find out who he is. He's pretty. We've got Crimp the Venomous. We don't know any details about him yet. So what happens is, you find out his general location, you find out his power, and the higher the power, the more difficult they will be. But if you find intel, as it says here, usually marked with these green Sindarin kind of runes, which just means it's like if you've played Arkham City, it's basically like Riddler informants. You find one of them and you interrogate them, and they'll give you information. That'll give you their weaknesses. So we head back, and this, yeah, I think he was dead after the sword to the face, but you know, just to be sure. But graphically, this is quite nice. As you saw my settings before, this isn't ultra, so I think it can look prettier. I know Total Biscuit wasn't massively blown away by the graphics, but he didn't hate them, and I have to agree, it's for an open world game, it's still nice. His hair does look like a load of strands of, I don't know, it doesn't look very realistic, the way it kind of blows. But I mean, the character looks very detailed, the clothing is very good. We can also go into Wraith Vision. So, and that sort of has you moving around. Oh, there's this down here. Holza Flamemonger. Okay. So he's another captain. Now that I found him, we can go to Sauron's army and we can probably find that guy. So there he is. He's got, wow, that's pretty cool. And you can rotate these guys as well. It's not very fucking fast. Come on. There we go. Yeah, and you can zoom in and out so you can see all their gear properly. But yeah, it's really cool. This nemesis system's so much fun. The orcs look really, really good. They're just so cool. Their gear and their facial features and stuff. I mean, I'm still literally probably within the first, I don't know, hour or two of gameplay. So this is the map. I've done very little. I've found a few towers, a couple of bits. This is, as far as I know, this is the whole map. There aren't any other locations outside of this. I could be wrong. It could be something a bit later on, but this is pretty decent size. There are lots of orcs knocking around. I'm here at the moment, so yeah, you can zoom right down, and there's a fair amount of space knocking around. Now you've got, so let's go do one of these. What have we got? We've got a duel. Invade the duel between Tumug the Brute and Crimp the Venomous. Right, let's set that as a waypoint. So it's all the way over there. So you can do the stealthy stuff. You hold down Shift for that on the PC, and we can look around. We've got slaves down here. A couple of orcs. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can save these people. So you automatically draw your dagger when you get close. Flash red. Ooh. Give you a headache. Too slow, mate. Oh, down he goes. And you can free those slaves. They'll thank you. And apparently you're fucking huge. How small these guys are. Talian's massive. He's giant. Giant amongst men. Yeah, you'll find other things. There's collectibles and there's herbs. There's no like regenerating health, so you more often than not want to find the herbs so you can heal. Crap. And I do think you've got ranged combat. This is what happens when you draw your bow. Boom. So you can charge it up, and you only get a limited number of arrows. You can recharge them by draining orcs. That's just to show it off. You've got the Assassin's Creed staple nowadays, hiding in bushes, which is kind of true. You can, if you're near an enemy, you can hold down a button and press G, and that'll sort of call a foe. You can stab them. Oh, you got this. Wow, this like big ominous statue of Sauron there. Cool. It's also kind of surprising how nice it looks. I mean, Mordor, you don't really see much of it in the films. Monolith have done a decent job of making a barren, ashen waste sort of interesting to walk around. So, let's see if we can get some height. You've got a parkour climbing system because it's just mandatory these days. Every game's got a parkour. Right. This is how you regenerate your arrows as well. You can find them that way. Let's see. Oh, nice. Shit. Just quiet him down there. Right. Now let's see what we've got down here. Oh, no, that's me pressing the wrong button. Sorry. Okay, right. So you go to the mission. So here we go. Uruks battle to the death to demonstrate their ferocity and to eliminate rivals. Whoever flees or dies is declared the loser, while the winner will increase in power. Invade the duel to weaken Sauron's army. So we've got Tumug the Brute, who has power of 5, versus Crimp the Venomous, who is an elite captain with power of 9. So probably going to want to try and kill Crimp the Venomous. So if we accept this, this should show us. Yeah, here we go. So as you can see, Crimp's got a rather nasty looking poison weapon.
I'll stomp on the Pope. I've held my troops back to finish you off myself.
Right, so here's the duel. So let's see if we can kick this off now. Got an arrow in his head. Oh yeah, did damage. See if we can deliver some arrows. Nope, crap. Nope, another hit. Fast running out of arrows. And yeah, now there's a shitload of orcs. And he's dead. That's it. We successfully interfered in that duel. And it looks like he's dropped a rune. And it looks like the rest of the orcs are running. So Tumuk the Brute, he should now increase in power. There we go. He's now become a veteran. And he's been promoted. So let's view the battle report here. So basically you just get this quick little video. Ooh, and he is down. Alright, orcs are constantly fighting for dominance when time passes about the show. So he's now moved up, and there's a potential now that one of these will move up into his space. And as you see, we've got a few down here. You know, we've got Uthug the Wicked. To give you an idea. Now this is what happens when you have intel. So the weaknesses are like Uthug is vulnerable to finishes. He's vulnerable to stealth finishes. He's clumsy, so he can be grabbed. He's vulnerable to mounted monsters and fears flies. But he gets pissed off at the sight of a Caragor. He hates his health being low. He's good at ambushing. He's quite hard to kill, and he refuses to give you the killing blow. He just likes to piss people off. We've got a few, and really look at this guy. How fucking frightening is he look with a big desiccated head on the top? Wow, it's impressive. It's really nice. So yeah, let's deal with these orcs. Hopefully I can kill them all. Oh, Jesus, some of that is nasty. Oh.
There's plenty more Uruk where I come from, you stupid shrug. Hey, listen for me and obey my call. You're alone.
Yeah, so every time you meet one of them, you always get these little videos. And it's these kind of things that will basically allow them to generate memories about their encounters with you. So I'm probably going to have to run, which means this guy, of this Tumuk the Brute, so we're going to have to leg it, because there's just too many orcs. Now he'll remember that I've fled, so if I run into him again, he will make mention that I fled, and he may even become stronger because he survived an encounter with me. Alternatively, I could have stayed there till I got killed, and that would have resulted in a situation where I would respawn because I am undying, but he would he may even get more powerful. Oh, so regenerate health from this. It turns out every plant can just be used to heal. This seems like a safe place. So, what else can you do? You got your upgrades. There's quite a lot of progression, and you've got the usual open world thing. Shows you a nice video of your attacks, and these can go to critical strike, ability to deal lethal finisher, and a last chance struggle. You can poison. So you got like a few environmental things, throwing daggers. You've got quick finishes, and you get more and more powerful as you go along. And then you've got your Wraith enhanced abilities, so being able to dominate Caragors and teleport around using your powers. And then you have your attributes, which this is your Wraith infused body that's becoming stronger. So you have to pick up a resource that will allow you to unlock better ranks. So you get things like more maximum health, more arrows, increasing your focus, extra runes, and this isn't runes. Sorry, that is here. This is your runes. You can see the rune there in the little circle, and you can unlock more as you go along. Now I've got that one, and it shows you who you got it from and what it does, and these can level up, and it's another reason why you want to make them more powerful, because the more powerful they are, the better the rune they get. So there's sort of a system in place that you can become more powerful by basically creating bigger challenges for yourself. Plus, there's also something kind of fun about picking one of the orcs from the list and making them more effective, making them more powerful. Just get rid of you. The facial expressions are really good. Uh oh. Let's put that. Whew. So they're throwing axes. I just want to get that rune and then I'm going to run away again. Oop, let's go. This is a great thing, you can just jump from any height. Oh, alright, we got it. Good. Let's kill you, you bastard. Now, the other thing is that if, say for instance I was in a long fight, and one of these orcs killed me, they would become a champion, or they'd become a captain. And as soon as they do become a captain, they themselves get their own personality. And that's how you can, again, create your own, I don't know, I guess you could say a rival? Ooh, right through the throat. Oh, Jesus. Talion likes his decapitations. Oh! Got the shadow. No, I couldn't do the shadow strike. It's, you know, like in Batman, you have the stun attack and then you rapidly punch it. He sort of has that. Just think, basically, it's Batman, but he's got a sword. If you've played the Arkham games. And yeah, let's get Harry here now. Excuse me. Right, okay. Yeah, we can get out of the way now. Oh, let's run along the Black Road. I don't know why the camera's lurching the way it is. I assume it's because there's enemies who are slowly getting in and out of my threat range. Ooh. It doesn't normally jerk like that. Just running around. I'd also like to point out there's no popping. I haven't noticed a single case of that happening. It does run very well. I mean, I know a lot of people have fears about PC ports of games, rightly so, because usually when a game's been made for consoles, you do end up with a situation where you sort of you wait for your PC port, the PC port comes around and it runs like dog shit. Oh, oh great.
I will hunt you through all the black mountains of Mordor.
I wonder if he likes to use fire. Does anyone think? Only Mr. Torg was here. His gimmick is he really likes fire. Oh, tried it. Oh. Oh, I guess his weakness was being kneed in the balls. No, we can't have this guy. Oh no, I don't have any arrows. Oh well. Oh, but we got a bow rune. Sylvan arrow, 28% chance to recover 30 focus. Okay. So yeah, I was. Let's go. Yeah. So let's just go up here because it keeps me out of the way. Okay, accidentally like jumped many orcs. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they got the usual thing, you know, that everything that you can climb is highlighted in some kind of subtle colour or something that fits the setting. Ah, right, looks like you can. I guess, yeah, I can zip line, and obviously you can kick that orc right off the top, just for some hilarious kills. But, yeah, Mordor looks pretty fucking special. And, keep showing us this guy. I don't know, it's like Tomog the Brute. Do we know his strengths and weaknesses now? I guess we don't know. So we're gonna have to find out someone else. But yeah, time can pass, so it's like, he died. Now you found out his weapon is flaming, he can sense presence of enemies, I guess that's why he found me so easy. But he wasn't very good, hence his power of 3. Whereas, I mean, like, this guy, Brog the Twin, power of 10. He's an ugly looking spud, isn't he? He's another one with a rather special weapon there. It's a little high blade with a blade on it. It's quite nice. So let's see. Is there another confrontation? Oh, there's a couple. So what's this one? Norog Skullcracker, in his feast to weaken Sauron's army. Oh, what's this one? Avenge the death of Zogon Dragon by killing Lorm the Whisperer. Alright, so I guess that's for other players, because I doubt there's anyone called Zogon_Dragon inside Lord of the Rings. So, yeah, I guess there must be these Vendetta missions. Right, okay. See, something to do with the online mode. Anyway, let's, is that a stronghold? I hope it is. Oh, it is a stronghold. Still gonna be? No, here we go. So, let's have a look at Norok's Skullcracker in his feast, because it's not just duels. Because the orcs will be trying to curry favour with other orcs. Oh, sorry, blame my throat there. Got a bit of a bad throat today, so... Just trying... What are they... So they've just detected the bodies, maybe, yeah. So, hey boss, what's going on? What are you lying there for, boss? There we go. Oh, right in the skull, there we go.
This Uruk's been killed!
It's like, oh, very fucking adept of you there, mate. This Uruk's been killed. Yeah, no crap. What gave it away? The slashing marks in his chest. In fact, he got stabbed in the gut a few times. Oh, it's quite a distance to travel. Down here. Wait. We've got this is where you could maybe say it's a bit more like Screed. So you get these like aerial kills. Might allow me to do? No? So allow me to do that? Right, let's just try and drop down. It's not all stealthy like. There we go. Oh! Oh, it's lethal.
Thank you.
Full and now available.
Must go back and rescue my friends.
Oh yeah, rescuing slaves unlocks more side missions. Meantime, let's just zoom past here, because I mean you could be saving slaves all day, potentially. There's a lot of them, but slaves even dynamically seem to do a runner. Here's an example of someone who's got intelligence. Sorry, so the guy in green, he's called an orc worm. God. It's almost like he isn't really going to be worth the effort, but here we go. Slash, 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 counter. Oof. Oh! Oh, you gotta love that. Slash you for a second. I'm glad it executed him and not the other guy. Right, let's grab him. Interrogate? Let's get some intel. So what intel does he have? Right, now does this mean I think I can just click anyone I don't already have the strengths and weaknesses for? Or I can gain intel? I know his, I know his, I know his. Don't know his. Alright, so what is Tumug the Brute's intel? So let's see, he's vulnerable to stealth and he's vulnerable to mounted beasts. He hates ghouls, not encountered them, so I don't know what they are. He hates his rival, which is another unknown captain. He's invulnerable to ranged attacks. He calls nearby allies to fight. He recovers health from striking his foes, and he has a group of followers. So, yeah, he's pretty decked out. He's only power 6, he's already got a lot going for him. So, thanks for the intel. Tear your fucking head off. Right, here we go. Look at this guy. It's like all the other dead orcs around, but nah, he's gonna finish me off with that wooden stick with some metal spikes in it. Here we go. So let's just check this out. I'll probably just do this other one here because I only want this to really be a quick look. Can we climb up here? We can. That's nice. That's one of the worst. That's one of the things that always annoyed me about Assassin's Creed was not being able to go certain locations because there wasn't a point where you could climb. And now there's one of the creatures that's a Caragor. It's basically like a big armored cat. You can shoot them, the cages, and they'll come out and they'll just kill everything nearby, including you if you're not careful. This is a Morgai fly hive, which, as you may have seen, certain certain orcs are scared of Morgai flies. Although, alternatively, some can become enraged because of them. So you need to be careful when you're attacking certain enemies and you decide to drop that might just make them tougher. So here we go. Right, so Uruks hold feasts to celebrate their deeds and compete to see who can hold the most grog. If left undisturbed, the leader will increase in power. You can invade the feast to weaken his army. Well, maybe we... No, okay, we'll kill him off. So here he is. Oh, he's got a bunch of friends.
Time for the feast, boys! Meat and grog for all!
Oh, he's happy. So, yeah, he's got a few mates knocking around. Let's see. He only got all their backs turned, so let's go get this guy. Oh crap! It's gonna be tight. Oh, we got lucky there. So he's the chef. Who was the chef? He's I guess I can just add him to the platter now. So let's see if we can get him. Right, we can. Now that we're above, so we get the jump on someone, like this guy. Maybe. Oof. It's kind of satisfying. Right, so this lot have discovered the other dead orc. Phew. Oh. No, they've seen me. So let's just engage. Like the way he can kick them off the ledges. It's nothing new in games, but it's just fun. Oh! Oh, here we go.
You dare walk in here? You walked into your doom. Get him, lad.
Get him, lads. So use my execution. Oh! Didn't like that. Right, now the ones with shields are predictably you can't attack them from the front. Like a lot of these games. They always have to give you enemies that are a bit tougher.
Hold it right there.
There we go.
Rush him all together.
Right, okay, let's see. I can get up to 8. Oh crap. Right, so you're supposed to get close and then do that. So zip around. Oh! Oh, and I think this is where you're in a finished state. Oh, and I didn't press the... I pressed the left mouse instead of the right mouse.
Ranger, get me promoted, you will.
Well, if nothing else, it was a fine example of how this works. So, he got the kill. So his powers increased from a lowly 1 to 2. And he takes a position. Oh, holy shit. Wow, look at this guy. How much does this guy weigh? What the hell? Right, so he survived the attack, so he's become a veteran, so I assume he moves up. Wow, he's gone up two power levels. Ah, yeah, because when you die, time passes, so all the events that were on the map have now passed. You missed your opportunity there, so all of these orcs have now gotten tougher. So let's have a look at this guy. Holy shit! Wow, holy crap! He went from just a spear wielding guy, and now he's got this sweet fucking mask and helmet and shield. He's got the white hand on the back of it. Wow, he looks cool. He looks really cool. So his motive now is he's thinking that one day all this will be over. Slightly melancholy. And he's feuding with this orc over here, so we may have to find out who that is. But yeah, so we'll leave it there. After we got killed.
All these towers of silver, they are lights to guide us in the light.
Yeah, there's a bit of
all other lights.
crap in the background there, a bit of talk. Oh, power went up though. So vendettas. Vendettas revenge the deaths of other players. Go and kill the captain. Yeah, right, okay, so that's what vendetta was. So yeah, I think that's enough for now. I think pretty much seen all you'd want to see in a quick preview. So, if you want to see more though, let me know in the comments. And if you have any suggestions or any questions, just ask and I'll try and answer the best I can. Yeah, till next time, thanks for watching everyone. Chris the Rocket signing out.